Hello everybody and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. I am your host, ERASABLE Drake, and hopefully my audio sounds a little bit better. I noticed that there was some kinks in it with the last few videos that I've been uploading, and I don't want to put out content like this. It's 2017. I'm grateful for all that I accomplished, last year. My 9 subs and all that, especially since I've only been doing this a few months, but ultimately I want to push that next level that is YouTube. I know that I have been neglecting y'all, and I do sincerely apologize. I've been so busy with work. I'm working, on average like 52 hours a week. It's great. Love the money. Love the things that I can buy. Hopefully a lot more recording equipment. But it does become very hectic, very stressful. I come home, pretty much eat, or I'll shower, eat, sleep. That has been my schedule. I am behind on anime. I'm behind on my YouTubers. I'm behind on my recordings. Anyway, let's start the game. Oh shit. But I'm behind on a lot of things, and I don't want YouTube to suffer at all, because I do genuinely enjoy this, and it's kind of just a hobby of mine. I enjoy the recording process. I enjoy the editing process. What very little editing I do. That wasn't funny. I didn't laugh at that. I'm kind of tired. I'm a little delirious here. I have this monster for this recording, and hopefully it'll keep me through this recording, and then it's off to Betty bye, lads and ladettes. I was pretty sure I could just stay here and something would happen. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe that's not a thing. Maybe I'm going crazy. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm going crazy. No? Maybe? Come on. Give me something. Just touch everything. Oh, yeah, there we go.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now
Creepy.
it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of an interesting idea. Well, I guess we all kind of have that idea, just falling into the same order of things. Being
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
what were the buttons?
No matter how hard Stanley
It's been forever
looked,
since I've
he couldn't
YouTubed or
find
played
trace
or
of his co-workers.
I can crouch, right? I can do a thing. I know I can. I just don't know what thing I can do. I actually don't even know what endings I'm going for. I'm just kind of here talking to y'all and giving y'all some content. That was kind of the big thing I really wanted to get done. Is just communicate. As I feel like I really have been neglecting people, things, places, and I do want to apologize again for that. And I also am going to put out another video, kind of updating my goal for 2017. Things that I necessarily want to do, and things that I want the community opinion about. I mean, I know I'm not necessarily big and all that, but I still very much do want opinions, ideas, all that stuff.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And I'd like to make sure that everything goes smoothly. There's also something for staring at these boards.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I don't know which board.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
I think it's this
decided to
board.
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Target demographic, teenagers. Stripes requires more secondary research. Colored in segment. The stock market is somewhere here. Uh-huh. Interesting. Oh, I am also going to be at PAX. Not because, you know, I'm a YouTuber, but because I want to go to PAX, and I'm going to go to PAX, you know, as a person.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
But, yeah, I'm going to be going to PAX. Hopefully, some cool things will go. It's going to be in San Antonio for, I guess it's, I thought it was like PAX South, but I heard someone else call it PAX SA, so I don't know. I just know it's in San Antonio, and it's PAX, and I want to go and have some fun, see my friends. Or, well, I'm going with friends, so I think it'll be a treat. I think we will all enjoy it. Okay, well, plant life. Talk less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Sounds like my job.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing
No,
here.
come on.
So he turned around and got back on track.
And that was the
Coming
weird
to a staircase,
psychedelic
Stanley
of me.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This feels weird. Feels funny. I don't like it. I don't not like it.
Stepping...
Yeah, there we go. That was new. I didn't do that last time. Oh, there's a thing. Can I go in here now? God, I just want to go in the executive bathroom. I don't even get nice bathrooms at work. Why this mouse keyboard combo? Like, is there anything down there? I want there to be things down there. I just don't want to miss anything up here. Okay, that's not creepy. Apparently I stepped into a horror game. Speaking of horror games, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard 7, looks amazingly good. I do like how they went into this old school horror feel. I know a lot of people are more into the whole shooter aspect of it. That was offered in 4, 5, and 6, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how things go. So, how things go. I'd really like to see it. What am I? Where am I? What's going on? It looks like I just went backwards, but things were different. That door's closed. You received an input. Do you want to receive an output? You know what I'm saying? Well, I hope you do, because I don't. There's something you can do with the computers, too. I remember that. Why don't I remember more about this game? Why don't I have a good memory? Oh, wait, that door is open. But computers. When computers are life. I just want to go out this window, because I'm sure I can go out this window, too. I feel like I'm talking too much. Hello? Oh god, it's gonna crash. No! Oh no, it didn't crash actually. I knew that. You are now leaving. Ooh, what am I leaving? Where am I going? Ooh, what's over here? Absolutely jack turd. Oh, god. I feel like there should be a screamer, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. There shouldn't be a screamer. This isn't that kind of game. But I just feel like there should be a screamer. And I feel like it's getting darker as I go up. And I feel like I'm just rambling on. And whatnot. Wait. Okay, that's 57. The other one was 55. Why can't we get appropriate lighting? I need to write HR about this. This is unsafe. Someone's getting fired. Scaffolding builders. No, I'm just kidding. I have scaffolding friends. Not really, because I mean I work in a shop. I don't talk to the scaffolders, but I'm sure if I did, I'd have scaffolding friends. Escape pod launch bay. What is that? 760. What is that? Escape? Wait. I'm not gonna... What? The hell? Shouldn't I hit the end of the stairs? It got dark again. I can't hear my footsteps. Okay. End is never the end. Oh, okay. I thought it said end, no escape. I was like, what? That got kind of dark. Why am I back here?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That was weird, the lack of narration there. Because, like, he didn't narrate a lot, so he didn't tell me a lot of things, so... I was confuzzled. I really was. I'm pretty sure that there was a crouch button. Maybe I'm just going senile. Maybe I'm crazy, and I'm just destroying my keyboard. Actually, I need to buy a new keyboard. I need a cooler keyboard, but... Oh, wait, this is... That's different, right? That's new? Wait. Why did that close? I don't remember that closing last time. Did that close last time? Oh, hey. Oh! Oh! Oh, it did a thing. Now I have 2. I don't even know how I get more, but I did something that got me more. And then there's a plant right there. Not mean. You know what I'm saying? No. Oh, okay. That was a stupid joke. I'm sorry.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I don't know exactly which way. Maybe I go back to the escape pod? Maybe that's the thing?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's try this again.
Stepping into
God,
his
no!
manager's office, Stanley
Trigger.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Hey, I don't think you can have this here.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
I didn't do any of that
His
stuff.
attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Wait, 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
was that
Stanley
paper?
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What? Wait, was there an elevator last time? Yeah, I think there was. I'm just trying to make new stuff up and just like, nah, this didn't happen. This happened. I didn't even know it's been like 2 weeks since I played this game. I'm just like, nah, that wasn't there. Seeing shit. I think I need to paint in here, and once I paint, I think that'll be beneficial, and maybe
deeper into the building, Stanley
do some
realized
camera
he felt
stuff.
a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
still like
Mind
that.
Control Facility.
Cool.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
See, I was employee 427, right? Let's see if I can find me this time.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
I should be somewhere over there.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Where am I?
eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
I'm just trying to
meant
figure out which
nothing.
one's mine. Change over to the other screen. Come on. You're not gonna change back. 427. So that should be me. Was that my number? Was I 427? I feel like I was. That doesn't look right. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen, and then I did remember my number. Oh, hey, look, guys, that was me. That's my desk. Oh, that's so crazy. Haha.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it?
Ooh, that's
Was
crazy.
it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
That has a number on it. That says 10. And that's kind of triangle. I feel like there's a secret message here, maybe? What the hell was that, dude? Oh, something fell. Now my roommate's being loud. Shh. Shh. I told you I was recording. Shh. Why is he being loud? I don't know why I have to whisper now, but I mean, yeah. Well, I guess we'll just turn this off, and
when at last he found...
that was loud. That was a lot louder than I needed it to be. I need to get a new chair is what I need to get. Hear this flopping around, making noise. Just not a fun thing. Not a pretty sight. Not good for my ears, your ears, you know, all that.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Not really.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
I still want to do
Freedom
that
was
big
mere
run.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had
Go back,
his
Stanley.
co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
That looks pretty nice.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, what if someone's narrating your life? Do they have as awesome as a voice as this guy right here? I mean, you'll never know. I don't know. Games like this make me overthink, and then I'm stuck overthinking. And now I'm gonna be stuck overthinking. I'm not gonna get any sleep. I'm gonna be late to work tomorrow. No, I probably won't be late to work, because work is important. And okay, fine. Don't say anything about me not going. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go, and then we're gonna
Stanley felt
try
the
one more
cool
thing.
breeze upon his skin.
See if we get a different
The
ending.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Good. I'm glad.
And Stanley
Happy, happy, happy.
was happy.
Let's go. I'm happy. We're all happy. We're all happy here. What was that game? Yeah, no. We Happy Few. I'd like to play that game, but I don't know. Every time I watch like playthroughs or like parts of it or the beginning parts, I lose interest so fast in that game. I mean, it honestly doesn't seem to have this strong thing that I necessarily want to go through. What the fuck?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
The NSA's watching me. No, probably. Maybe. I mean, man. I don't know why they wouldn't be. But I don't know why they would be. And that's what scares you the most. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Where, oh where is the computer that has the 3 buttons that I need to press? I do the thing. Not 3 but 2. Not 2 but 1. What? I don't know. Where was it? I could've... Okay, it's not here now. That's nifty, I guess. We're gonna do
When Stanley came to
this.
a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Let's try
employee
this way.
lounge first, just to admire it.
There's shit I want to do.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Try.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
That's
he
still
wasn't
funny.
fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
We
Someone
didn't
you've forgotten
figure out who that was
Please,
last time.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking
jump
for
off.
me, I'm asking for her.
Because remember
This is it,
last...
Stanley. Your chance
I am
to redeem
trying to
yourself,
talk. You are
to
very
put your
rude.
work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, there it is.
That's
Yep.
her, Stanley.
Let's answer the phone, because we didn't do that last time. We just unplugged it. Fun times. I remember that like it was yesterday. It was actually like 2 weeks ago. 427.
Hey, Stanley, is that you?
No.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No,
I'm just pulling the
run.
bread out of the oven.
Run.
All right.
This sounds like commitment. Run.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Ha.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Ooh.
come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Mannequin
Let me
boobies?
show you what's really
Is that what
going
you're trying to
on
get me to
here.
see? Because I don't want to see mannequin boobies.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? No, no, stay away from me. I can't press anything else. I have to press.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
What?
Now he's going home.
What?
Now
What?
he's coming back to work.
What?
One might even
I'm
feel
still scared
sorry
of you.
for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 7.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
My
From
phone
behind
is
his
at
desk,
1%.
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day
My
that he
phone's about to
returned
die.
to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Is that a 7? Yeah.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
What? And do I have boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
God, this game really does get like really deep. Like when you look at it from that aspect, like we're given choice, but is it really a choice? And then the fact, like the idea of you thinking your choice is a choice that you have complete control over, makes you feel empowered, like as a person. So you're like, hey, I have choice, I have free will. But if it's not free will, if it's like a manipulated choice, and you're just, I don't know, that's crazy.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down
been there.
another was a
I've been to
game
both
with
of
a
those,
baby.
actually.
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I have kids. Oh.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I can't press it. Okay,
And
press
I'm
B.
trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm gonna do it now. Ugh.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want
That's
to.
so
I don't
deep.
make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Oh God.
And
Okay. Yeah, that got really deep. That got kind of weird too. I just like the idea of like living this constant cycle and being okay with it in the end. Oh wait, where the hell am I now? What?
all of his co-workers were gone.
What?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's see what else is different, and then I gotta end the episode.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, it's the same boss's office, so. Ah, come on. Come on, you nugget.
The moment...
Yeah, there we go. I don't know if anything different will happen from that, since we don't have that one door. For that one thing, at the one place, at the one time. You know what I mean. But I mean, yes, that's a very, like, weird, like... So does that mean, like, Stanley was imagining everything this entire time? Like, that's been the premise behind the game? Not these, like, secret puzzles and endings and whatnot? Like, there's nothing, like, a big conspiracy going on. There's literally just Stanley imagining things over and over and over again. Trying and trying and trying to create a new story where his life isn't boring. A new life to live, even though he's still stuck in his old ways. A never-ending chain that he can't just break free from or break through of. That's weird. That shouldn't be like that. Is that what, like, this is trying to tell me? Because that's just... Who farted? That's just crazy. I mean, it's not like crazy. It's just like the idea of being narrated, going through the same thing, the same motions every day, doing the exact same thing without questioning anything, and just being there, doing the same repetitive motions. That's, I guess, in a way, understandable, because, you know, I'm sure a lot of people do that on the daily. But it's just weird when it's put in like retrospect, like, for you. Like, seeing yourself, you know, or seeing the motions you do throughout the day. I mean, you know, I do pretty much the same stuff every day at my job as well. So I guess I can actually, like, relate to that. And wanting to, like, escape, be free, like, you know, just travel the world, have, like, these crazy adventures, crazy ideas, like, crazy new things happen to me. But essentially, at the end of the day, I'm stuck at work. And in a sense, that does, like the narrator say, that does, like, kill you, like, slowly, just being, just doing the same thing over and over. So I really like, you know, the in-depth idea behind this game. Well, if that's the message it's trying to convey, that's what I'm assuming. Well, I guess that... No. We're just doing this... Oh, what? Was this there last time? I don't know. Probably. I just was looking the other way. What? 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 I don't remember that last time. Okay. But I do plan on doing that full thing that I talked about, but that will be a longer episode. I just kind of want to put out a recording for you guys, mainly because I haven't really talked to you. Everything that I have been putting out has been pre-recorded stuff, and I mean, that's fine. That gets the job done, you know. It gives you all some content and all that. But essentially, it's not me, and it's not like personally like recorded and then put out there that exact same day for you, and that's ultimately what I like. And as I was saying, I do plan on putting out another video where I kind of just update y'all, you know, talk about some of the points that I went over in this. I'll elaborate on them a little bit more. But this has been another episode of the Stanley Parable with me, your host, ERASABLE Dre, and I will see you in the next one.